Alright, so what we have here is Transformers Legacy Motormaster. He's a commander class, so which means it's expensive, among other things. And yeah, but nice art in the front, nice product shot, and at the top there, and more product shots in the back. Combined mode, truck mode with a trailer, and then the base and Menasor himself there, and not much at the bottom. Some nice artwork on the side here with another Stunticon and some other Decepticons, and really nice art of Menasor on this side. But yeah, that's it for the box. Let's go open it up. Alright, so instruction manual here, small, not full color, but does have some color. Probably need that later on. Some oh, okay. So a lot of empty space in this box. So you got he's shorter than the box. There's a big empty space there, top and bottom, and he just fell to my table. So really, box could have been this big, right? But obviously, it's a commander class commanding a huge price tag. It needs to have an impressive looking box, I guess. Anyways, alright, so here's Motormaster. Generally speaking, I think it looks good. Even the controversial trailer, I don't mind it being short. There are short trailers like this, like those refrigerated ones that has stuff in the front, but obviously is not accurate to G1. That said, the rear part looks kind of odd, and yeah, I guess the panel-y stuff is unavoidable. And then when you do this, you can see basically Menosaur's torso up front there. You can't open it. It's packed with combiner bits inside. But yeah, I mean, and I guess the other thing too, I wish it's bigger. I mean, in Canada it's about 130 bucks, so, and yeah, well, you know what, let's just put this aside for now and look at the cab. I like the purple windshield and the windows. I like the shiny gray grille bumper, and all the mold details here, but I wish there are other colors here for like the headlights and stuff. This thing is kind of loose, so alright, anyways, the side looks pretty clean, but yeah, this thing looks good from this angle. Although when you look down below, it's kind of hollow, especially in the rear here. Just not much going on here. In the wheels, or I mean the tires are pretty thin, not like a real semi-truck. Front and rear, that is. But it rolls pretty well. All 6 wheels seems to be touching the ground, so at least it's pretty leveled. Ooh, and when you look at the top, that looks pretty nice. I like the details here. I do wish it's like translucent purple as opposed to opaque plastic purple, but still looks pretty good. Yeah, it's oh man, do you see this? It's like warped. What the? I don't know. Like this side is fine, but I guess the right side, passenger side, is just bent, like out of shape. Maybe a heat gun would help bending it back, or even a blow dryer. That's really unfortunate. That was sorry guys, I'm just kind of depressed. But you know, let's continue on. Let's do a quick size comparison. So I'll pull in G1 Optimus Prime here. You know, let's stack them together. Yeah, as you can see, obviously G1 Optimus Prime is much longer. Even though they're not the same scale, obviously we can see the doors are much bigger than the other one, and well, generally speaking, the cab is much bigger than for Motormaster than Prime here. The trailer is where it's the biggest difference. Obviously, as you can see, it's much longer, and this one just like tall and short lengthwise. But yeah, all right. So here it is, Motormaster, and it looks pretty good, and the transformation was actually pretty enjoyable, and it's pretty simple and intuitive, so that's definitely a plus. And yeah, like I said, it looks pretty good. Let's look at up close. So really, I really like the face there. Totally looks like Motormaster, and that purple, metallic purple, is just awesome. White arms, not much of a backpack. Some details inside here, but that's more for the truck mode. And I like the shins. I mean the knee here. Although from the side it doesn't look too good. Also, much preferred this cable here to be at the back. I mean, they could have probably engineered it better in that sense. Like this could have folded in, so you have that instead for the leg, which would have been much cleaner than what it is. You know, the way it is right now. The feet, it looks pretty good. I like the fake tires on the side there. But yeah, overall looks pretty good. For articulation, it's head is on a swivel, so you can turn left and right, all the way around actually. But I can't look up or down. Hands can go all the way around. Oh. Can reach to the side, and then the bicep can swivel around. So it goes 90 degrees for the elbows. Hands can swivel all the way around as well. Aside from that, you can't really do much. Has waist articulation, can go all the way around. Ratcheted leg there, goes to the side as well fully, and to the back. So the legs are pretty good so far, and the thighs swivels all the way around. The knee goes past 90 degrees. That's crazy. And a bit to the front. That's why. And yeah, and the feet can do this. Can tilt, so you can totally, do the A stance like crazy. Yeah, so overall, pretty good articulation and pretty good balance too. since it doesn't have a big backpack and and it's pretty light. Yeah, doesn't really come with a weapon for Motormaster, but he could use Manosaur's sword, which seems too small for Manosaur anyway. Just like the trailer, it is short and stubby looking, so you know the length seems to work better with Motormaster. Although it's a little bit fat, especially I guess in this part here. But yeah, I mean that's fine. Yeah, he can use the gun too. It looks kind of odd because there's two handles or grips, so he can hold it like a cannon. But he can still hold it just fine. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, yeah. So it has the base. He can stand here and man the turret, I guess. So yeah, I mean that's a thing you can do. Quick size comparison: G1 Optimus Prime, which is not a big figure, and he's only that much taller than him. And remember, he's a commander class. Obviously, he's a combiner, so give him the sword again. And so what we're going to do now is put him into combiner mode as Manosaur. Before I continue, I just wanted to show you guys this. If only he can flip this thing behind him, but it doesn't go over his head. Alright, so here's Manosaur. And yeah, now I see where the money went. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Just a smidge under 1 foot. So, decent size. Combiner. You know, I might as well do the size comparison now. So we had Optimus Prime earlier. He's about that height. So he grew quite a bit from Motormaster. And I have Bruticus here. I think Revenge of the Fallen Bruticus with munition add-ons from Fans Project. Yeah, actually, you know, let's. Yeah, so I was, you know, he wasn't a big figure, but yeah, so you can see that Manosaur is definitely bigger than Bruticus here. And if you get the DNA upgrade kit, he's going to be even bigger because, you know, it lengthens the what do you call it, the thighs. It has bigger feet. It's like that goes. It's like shoes, basically, platform shoes. So he's a little bit taller because I'm gonna have to admit the way he is right now, proportionally, it doesn't work too well for me. His arms a little bit long and the legs a little bit short. That said, I don't know if I'm gonna get the add-on kit because I think it's $60 US for like a few parts. And if we bring back Bruticus here, you know, this add-on kit had like 2 actual transforming figures. This one here and that one there, plus this feet, fully articulated hands, a bunch of guns. Right, so the add-on kit for Manosaur seems like a rip-off in comparison to this add-on quote-unquote upgrade kit. But then again, this is an old one, so I can't really, you know, compare price to price. But in terms of the kit itself, it's, you know, it's very minimal. Anyways, let's do one more comparison here. I totally forgot I do have another commander class here. In this case, Jetfire. And yeah, so just at the head, they're almost the same height, except Manosaur is just a little bit taller. And back to Manosaur himself. And so earlier, you saw that there was issue with the bent wheel, trailer wheel. Well, it's in the arm, so you can notice it. I was hoping that it's not noticeable, but it definitely is. And apparently it's not a rare issue, but there is a way to fix this. So what I'm going to do is dunk it in hot water, and then try to straighten it that way, and then cool it down, and hopefully it bends back. So you know what, I'll give that a try in a bit. Anyways, but aside from that, let's give him his weapon. So as you can see, you know, that's not a sword. It's barely a knife, but he can use his, I guess, gun here or turret. But yeah, with his long arms, this quote unquote sword is just ridiculous. So, and I guess that, but the add-on kit also quote unquote fixes that, right? But yeah, aside from that, I'm just trying to imagine the other combiners. I do have drag strip. It's still in a box. Maybe later I'll put it together. But yeah, but it'll have to admit, it'll look much better with the add-on kit. I just, can't stomach the cost. 60 US for a figure that's already 130 Canadian plus the limb bots. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's just, what else is there to see here? So the back side of him, it's actually pretty clean as well. Not too much kibble here. One thing I don't like is the feet here. Like, this thing extends way too far to the back, and obviously one of the limb bots would basically split in half, and half of it, or a little bit less than half of it, is sitting on top of this. Yeah, it just looks odd to me. This thing closes when you put the limb bots, so, but then again, this thing, the knee sticks up front way too much to my liking, and the limb bot is gonna stick out to the back quite a bit as well. What else can I say? Oh, articulation wise, his head is on a swivel, so it can look left and to right, all the way around, just like Motormaster. It can't look up and down without breaking the transformation. The arms on a ratchet goes all the way around, goes all the way to the sides. What else is there? Oh, the elbow can do 90 degrees that way. Does it? Yeah, it rotates at the elbow as well, so it goes all the way around. Same thing with the hands, still ratcheted. That's pretty cool. The waist, yeah, is in a swivel. So no, it doesn't have an ab crunch, so you can't like look down on other transformers. The legs, yeah, and you can hold it just fine because of the ratchet. Goes all the way to the front as well and to the back, just like that. And for the knees, just over 90 degrees, slight. And for the feet, can it? Oh yeah, it can angle up to the up a bit, but that's due to the transformation. Can't go to the back, but it can tilt like this for some crazy A stance, so you could do that. Yeah, so articulation wise is pretty good, and you know, it's not sloppy or anything like that. But yeah, what else is there to say? But yeah, so there's Motormaster. You know what? I'm gonna try to fix and see how it looks after. Alright, so I did the hot water trick, and yeah, it seemed to have worked. And it's still not perfect, but you know, it's soft plastic, so it's never gonna be perfect. But yeah, it's definitely much better than before. It doesn't stick out badly. So you zoom it up. It's pretty much the same as on the other side. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's a pretty simple fix. Oh yeah, I'm gonna open up drag strip, and so I'll come back for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.